right back, Jack Hinshelwood, and the others back in as captain with Ryan Cherky missing out against Spurs. They get the action underway
in the back line, but of course with Rodri in that midfield position and what he will bring.
Briefly so far this season until today. 8-0 today, making his first Premier League start of the season. Hinch's Brighton debut.
With Gomez, just wonder whether he'll follow through there onto the ankle. It doesn't he? Jardy Reinders
towards the feet of Yankuba.
Pretty absolutely sure of it. Pretty absolutely sure of it. Erling Haaland, the first touch is poor, the second is put a little bit of pressure.
Omar Mamouche comes clear. Tempo every bit as
Ian Lewis Dunk doing brilliantly.
Here's Matoba. And the crossbar in the space of the first half.
To bring him in, possibly, but
will clear that one away. To continue to have the ball. To Johnny Reinders. Minte on the charge. Bernardo Silva. So far now Ryan Aït-Nouri a little further forward from fourth.
Minte in towards Welbeck, jumps out by Trafford because it just comes from behind. Thomas then kept on side, and that's a
Lewis Dunk up from the back.
No, a couple of opportunities for both teams.
Silva stepping back into the side. Joined as well by a thigh problem. Sit free for Reinders. Here's Haaland. Turn into a little bit of space. Options ahead of him. So his chances today already. Here comes Reinders for who's in the Spurs box. But he's hanging it up towards Haaland. This is Rodri.
Up against the Kuiper. When he's just got to get up and power it back. His performances have been very good. But sort of before the game a
couple of times already, haven't we, in this first half.
Continued the great work done at Brighton and the way that
this delivers. Van Hecke meets it.
And then swivelling left-footed volley.
A lot going on in there. He was on target actually when these sides last for the season. Last season against Bournemouth, he was injury concern for ongoing. Nothing yet between Nottingham Forest. Van Hecke got enough on that, only the situation well and was in position to clear it all. Once again is there for Brighton today. Now Veltman. He started every game in the Premier League. Of him. To trick his way through, and then Haaland's there! Appearance number 100.
Just that little lift was so important.
8 of them now in his first set.
And again, just the importance of the lid on it. Along with the team, of course.
He has 3 already. So the first debut for the club. Brought back for his second spell win at Wolves. Which was his. In the meantime with Mamouche. Looking in the mood to know that Ederson is still at the club or not. Here they come. That's the way of Minte, or it would have done. Here's the Kuiper. Now on his way back with his new side. For Arsenal to come later, and then the bonus.
Just a slightly sloppy pass, but to get away from the full back and
all the way back to Verbruggen is closed down quickly.
These things now as a goalkeeper.
Support here from Aït-Nouri.
And then swivelling left-footed volley.
And Steele, who came back in for that AFL Cup tie despite Champions League commitments. Between the two of them.
Enough pressure on them.
Trafford and Stones, the two Manchester City.
That was clever, wasn't it, from Reinders?
To chase after. Trafford's come a long way. Minte's got the better of Aït-Nouri. Holds up his progress, but he is able to live. He's written the record books, really. Ever's position at the Etihad that day. Even if many might not believe him. Lovely ball slipped through towards Mamouche to take the sting out of it, and Verbruggen.
Last season, Manchester City, because of the transfer, really. Everyone maybe just the result and performance against Tottenham,
which they won at Wolves. Positive a week earlier, wasn't it? Trying to take them all on, really. And in the end, run a move in support. And into the last 5 minutes. Involved at the moment, taking on Mateus Nunes support area. The Kuiper's delivery from the Kuiper. Clears it away with really decent distance. Welbeck.
Then play Gomez in, but Kustanov.
The ball slipped through.
Was to just pull the defender back as a 10 for Brighton. Why isn't he just Gomez is effectively playing as a...
Might go all the way through. Still here with Oscar Bob. Activity on the Brighton bench as well. Contact from Haaland. Of that. There is to go down holding his head. As though interpreting. Towards Brighton want to change it up here. Marmouche.
It's just delightful outside of the right.
Into what?
A beautiful goal for Manchester City. Stretched to try and get his right foot to it. He just...
League. To try and adjust really the... all of those changes have been made. Is it on the break of Matoma? Slipping it through to...
Matoma in towards Minte.
Minte, good effort.
Down low to start with from... shot, powerful as it was.
Derek tried to immediately announce his...
Minte. Slow.
Comes all the way through. Comes all the way through.
Well, just as it comes across.
Lewis B. A Brighton penalty here. A look at it. Yassine Ayari against Trafford. And James Mick.
That one little stop, so experienced.
Reinders
by Jorginho Ruta. So he's going to get the yellow card, but just...
Yankuba Minte! Yankuba Minte!
Slightly, just a couple of bits of footwork before their seats. Before he just brilliantly falls towards the far corner.
This is Gruder trying to dance this way.
And yes, there was... He won that touch with the left foot. Yes, he does step as a midfield player. Coming to this Brighton side as a...
win in any competition for a quarter of a century. And they follow up their biggest away. Oscar Bob. As far as Rodri here. He's possessed by it. They're paying particularly close attention to Erling Haaland. It's close on a couple of occasions today. September of 1996, but they have come back. Trying to bend one. Trying to bend one. Oscar Bob for Manchester City. Oscar Bob for Manchester City. Just time yet to open. Just time yet to open. Commit to the challenge. Matoma helped. Running here at Kustanov. That's a clever ball. Gruder to have a go. Again here with Yassine Ayari.
Trafford is he would Trafford is he weeds.
Right. And still with Matoma. A lot of movement.
Night and day to that first half. Offensively in the second half has been momentum from Manchester City.
It's ending up empty-handed. Here they come with Dom. Here's Brighton team back from behind to Luku in search of something back. Still to come, but still a fascinating 5 minutes ahead. The Amex. Seeing two slip away and potentially up for Brighton. He does have support elsewhere. The Draper is looking, I think, forward. Brighton today, Coppola is on.
Yeah, he's been all...
Extra defender just to try and help Brighton. Verona. Nice cut in by Rodri. And Hecker's clearance go. This is Rodri. Bends on it.
Crafted ball from Rodri. And back to just get himself across.
Stick his head throw. See the Draper with it. And he is going to have a go. Still got the job done. It is Edge from Brian Gruder. He's at Manchester City at the Amex for the cinder flip. Just as James Milner running us around in its entirety. Some story on the south coast where it's finished. Brighton 2.